Hi guys, so this is going to be the video um, about everything you're gonna need to get the build of Lightning Blade Masters. Okay, so let's jump right in. So first off, I'm gonna go with this website to talk about the builds. So right now, for left click for Breeze, you're gonna need this because this is a very good critical rate resource to operate this build. So mainly this build is gonna revolve about around Cyclones, Lunar Slash combo, um, Thunder Drake Slash, and Electric Sabers. Okay, so that's the four main DPS source from this. Okay, so we start with Cyclones, and then on the left click, on the right click, you're gonna need Heavenly Slashers, because this is operate very well and fill up the gap of Thunder Drake Slash. You're gonna know the reason why later, why I'm saying there's a Thunder Drake Slash. And by the way, do excuse for my poor English. I'm not a native speaker. I'll try my best to pronounce correctly everything. Right? Thank you. For block, you're gonna need the blue one. You can get either Walk Rise or Parry, depend on your preference. You don't need to follow my guide on this, but in my opinions, Parry is better because you're gonna have shorter cooldowns, and you don't have to worry about being overlapped on the taunt. Because Warcry give you another skill, the taunt skill, and sometimes it's overlapped, so it cancel your block. That's the reason why. Okay, for Ankle Biter, I'm gonna go with Fishers. Right now I have the Fisher purples from level 50. And this is a very good focus recovery source for you to spam the heavily slashers. Right now I don't have the rush book that I need, and which is this one. You only need this one, you don't need this or other stuff, because with Cyclone and Luna tap and tap combo on blue, you have enough recovery, so you don't need to get this for the recovery in normal stance. Okay. The reason why you need this on purple is because you're gonna need the Black Dragon buff that it gives to later on use the Thunder Drake Slash. Next up, because this is more focused on the normal stance, I'm gonna go with Boot Knockdown and Bow Strike Knockdown. The reason why these two work too well, because I want to create a build that it's helpful for the teammates. So every 24 seconds you have this as the KD, and every 8 seconds, I mean 9 seconds, I don't know why to say 9, but I feel like in the game it has like 8-second cooldown. I don't know, let me check real quick. Hold on. Yeah, 9 seconds, my bad. Okay, so every 9 seconds you're gonna have a boot KD, and every 24 seconds you can do it twice, so you have 2 stack of KD, and that can do a solo knockdown on any boss. And if the boss has 3 stack, you're gonna need another teammate to apply another KD to knock down the boss. And giving 2 stack of knockdown is very valuable. Okay, and for the lightning draws, this is going to be the final goal for you. But right now the green one is so good right now because it gives you the defense reductions, Two of the blue, I don't think there's anything different except for the damage increase. But if you can get this one, this is very good. Okay. And moving on to the two main damage of the lightning build. This one, I would say that the Thunderstrike Slash has more AP compared to the normal fire build. Because if you do the math, 3.15 AP damage plus an additional 0.8 on consecutive use of the blue one, it's going to be 3.95 AP damage, and this one will give you 4.35 AP damage during the Black Dragon effects. So that's easily beat Dragon Tongues in terms of damage. Okay, and for flickers, I'm gonna go with Electric Sabers simply because it's the best options for animation cancel on the right click. Tech Fly, you don't need this, only for PvP. Next up, the Flock of Blade skill, I'm gonna go with Blade Call. The purple ones make the difference, but the blue one will have a very good damage too. So that's your final goal. For Solar Charge, anything can work, but I would recommend not going for the 2 days options. Reason why is if you accidentally hit the boss with days, it's kind of hard to follow up from your teammates, and you don't want to randomly hit that if you want to get HP recoveries. So the blue one, the middle ones should be the best options. Okay, for the Cyclone, right now I have the blue one, but the best thing to get is the purple one, because with this you can comfortably hit Heavenly Slashers, spam Heavenly Slasher like very good. For raid, if you can get the blue one on the left side, it's good, but I don't think that's matter that much. But I also have that in my build, and it's gonna be the focus recovery that you need in the draw stance. For 5-point strike, I recommend getting this one because you can solo KD, solo daze the boss, and it's a very good skill if you get blue in PvP as well. You don't need flash step. I even disable this skill in my build. So the final goal is to get Cyclone to purples, to get Heavenly Slasher to purples, to get a purple this. This thing, if you can get purple, that's good, but I don't think you're gonna need that much. Searing Slash on purples, just Stone Slash, Multi Slash purples. Fissure, if you can get purple, that's fine, but blue is also good. Blade Call purples and Cyclone purple. Did I say Cyclone purples? I don't know, but yeah, so that's the main thing of this build. Is revolving around these, and Thunderstrike Slash. And to empower this, you're gonna need Multi Slash and Blade Call. Okay, so moving on to the actual gameplay. I got 2 of the, let's see, I got 2 books of this because it's very cheap on the market, because most people only go for Dragon Tongues because this is so hard to operate, so that's why they go with Dragon Tongues. So right now, yesterday I got one of them at 350 another one at 320s, and I believe right now it's 500 something, but I'm gonna buy that when it's get down to 300s. I think there's the guy who stand behind that saw me bought 2 of the books, so he increased the price. But yeah, that's the way, and I'm gonna wait for this to get around 5,000 to get one. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, 2 books, and the Thunderstrike Slash is very cheap on the markets because Dragon Tongues is better to play. So I'm gonna say it again. Sorry for that. It's 533. Yep, so I'm gonna wait for that to get down. And also Multi-Slash. And also Cyclones. And also Heavily Slashers. So this is gonna be the build rotations. Usually you're gonna do an animation cancel between the left click and tab. So if you hit every crit, it's gonna have infinity focus. I can show you something like this. So yeah, as you can see, it doesn't cost you any at all focus, and if you can hit a group like this, a group of peoples, a group of mobs, it's gonna have infinity focus recovery. Yep, so that's the main thing of the build, and if you need to block, you're gonna block. And then Cyclones. I didn't have Cyclone yet because I didn't block anything, but block Cyclone and then hit the 3, and then you're gonna want to hold down the Heavily Slasher. So the Heavily Slasher is gonna cost 2 focus, I believe, if you hit it a critical hit. And if you get purple, it's only cost you 1 hit. I mean 1 focus, every hit, every critical hit. So that's the main thing you wanna do in the normal stance. Moving on to the draw stand, you're gonna have these 2 skills, and the way you want to use it is you're gonna block V, C, X, because I don't have Multi-Slash, I don't have Blade Call on purple, so right now I don't have any Black Dragons skills. I only have the X when you get into the X of the Flock of Blades skill right here. That's the only Black Dragon skill that I get right now. So Blade Storms is the only source of Black Dragon, so what you want to do is to hit V, C, X. That's the opener of the Blade Call skill. So V, C, X, and then you're gonna hit V again, and to get focus recovery, and you're gonna hit 4, and then X 4 to get into the draw stance, and hit X again to get Black Dragon effects. So it's gonna look like this. Or you can also hit a few of the Thunderstrike Slash before you hit 4. Oh, you need to hit 4 first to get into draw stand. Yep. So V, C, X, V, 4, and then you're gonna do this, and then hit X again to get the Black Dragon skill, but I don't recommend that because you're gonna have a lot of lost focus recovery on this. So mainly you want to do V, C, X, V, 4, X. That's the opener of this build. So the reason why this build is so hard to operate is because Thunder Drake Slash costs 2 focus, where Dragon Tongues doesn't cost anything. And another thing is, if you do Dragon Tongues and Electric Sabers, each of the skill gives you 1 degrees on the Sunstroke right here if you do it like this. So each of these two give you 1 second cooldown on the Sunstroke. So that's 2 seconds every double hit, right? So if you can hit like 8 or 9, you're gonna have like 20 seconds cooldown reduction on Sunstroke, and you can even upgrade that cooldown with the Misted Badge of Dragon Tongues. So basically you're gonna have like no cooldown on the Sunstroke. But if you run Thunder Drake Slash, you don't have that cooldown reductions. So it's gonna be a very huge gap on the Sunstroke CD. Sunstroke is a very good source of Black Dragon, but it's not quite viable if you do Thunder Drake Slash instead of Dragon Tongues. So that's the reason why it's very hard to do this with Sunstroke. Even if you have the purple Sunstroke, you have 24 seconds cooldown, but that's not enough if you only have Electric Sabers. Yep, so that's the reason why. So I'm gonna do the rotation again. So here, I'm gonna wait for this to cool down a little bit. Okay, so VCX, V4X, that's the openers. Oops, wrong button. VCX, V4X, and then right click, left click. Right, that's the draw stand combo. You wanna do right click and left click to animation cancel the thing, so it's have better damage output. Because if you can see, that's a very long wind up, so you want to cancel that with your left click. Okay, that's pretty much everything for the build. Right now I have these as the skill, and you can see up here you can search for my character name. I'm on Heaven Ridge, I think. Yep. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. Hope you enjoyed the video, and see you guys around.